I'm gonna do my live na, baby, ah.
Oh, wait, I already started.
Hindi pa, 1 minute na eh. Thank you to my daughters for creating those Powtoon videos. Are you struggling with your health? Are you struggling with your finances? Are you struggling with time? Or are you just stressed or burnt out? Do you know that coaching is one of the best ways to resolve your problems and to get connected and clear to really resolve and find out what's the best solution for you? Yes, welcome to this live coaching call of Working Moms Academy. My name is Wanda Kalupig. For those of you who don't know me already, I am the founder, lead coach, and trainer of Working Moms Academy. And Working Moms Academy is one of the finalists of Southeast Asia's Built to Last Hackathon, the first ever virtual hackathon in Southeast Asia. And Working Moms Academy is all about helping working moms and helping a lot of mothers overcome stress and avoid burnout by sharing life tools that education lacks. Every week, every Friday, which is a weekend for me here in Dubai, I do live coaching call and I also do live webinar. Today is our 5th live coaching call with one of our community members in Facebook. Yes, if you are a member of our community group in Facebook, type bit.ly WMAFB group and you can right away join our free group, which is free until now. So join now when it's still free and get access to a lot of live coaching recordings, live webinar recordings, interview features with successful women in business and in corporate. Because we really want to share real life stories, real life strategies, tips, tools, and techniques to help working moms succeed not only at work but also at home. So today, let me welcome one of our community members, Lala Espina. Let me just bring her. Hi, Lala. How are you today?
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Coach Wanda.
And Lala, can you just tell us more about yourself in terms of what you do and how many kids you have?
Yeah, sure. I'm Lala Espina from Dasmariñas, Cavite. I am a full-time wife and mom of five kids, all under 10 years old. So, medyo sunod-sunod sila and very challenging, but very fulfilling as well. So, I'm actually a writer and blogger. I'm also a project consultant for a construction firm, and I'm also in the digital marketing industry.
Wow, you have a very full plate. I can sense that. I mean, when you told me you have five children, I was like, wait, wow, salute to you, right? Because I only have two children already when they were growing up. So when you have five children, all of them below 10, I mean, that's really something, right? When you're doing digital marketing, as you said, consultancy and some other. So I'm so honored to hear whatever you're doing. So, Lala, how can I help you today?
Well, actually, somehow you would already have an idea where I'm struggling. Although, syempre, as like all other moms, we do everything for our family. Basically, that's our purpose. Every time we wake up, the reason for our waking up is really for the family to give of ourselves, right? Although, syempre, you cannot take away the fact that there are times when you feel stressed, when you feel overwhelmed with all these things. And actually, just a few days ago, I was discussing with my husband, like in everything that I'm doing, I'm wearing so many hats. A lot of times, I'm so focused on my work. I'm so focused on what I need to do that my time with our children is really lessened. And I ask him, syempre, even if naman I'm doing all of these for our family, for our children, my question is it worth it? Like, is it worth it? Especially now that they're all in their formative years, almost all of them, they're in their formative years. So whatever I'm doing now, I know it's for a purpose, it's for a great purpose, but is it worth it that I'm sacrificing so much time for them? So basically, that's my thinking lately. So I would love to hear your insight on that.
Okay. So let me just clarify. When you say I am worth it in terms of continuing what you're doing. I mean, in terms of the job, because you are sacrificing the time, right, and exchanging it for your children. Is that the question? So if your question, is it worth to work, in exchange of, having less time with your children? Is that the question? Okay.
Yes, is it worth it? Like kasi, just to give a quick background. In the past kasi, I've been really full time with them. And then I suddenly got, I started doing this and then I started doing that. So my time with them has really lessened. So sometimes I reminisce on those times that all I do is really for them. So I'm thinking, is everything that I'm doing, is it worth it?
Okay. So actually, this is a very good question, Lala. A lot of mothers always have this struggle, right? Because see, at the back of our mind, it is very clear in our mind and heart that we are here for our family, we are here for our children. But also, in your heart and mind, you also know that you want to provide for them. You want to give them a good future. And giving them a good future means you need to do some work that will, get you paid for what you're doing, right? So, but I think, is it worth it in terms of the time? And my other question also is, in terms of three things that you value, what are those three things that you value the most in life?
Top three things. Of course, first is not in any order. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
family, marriage, and my relationship with the Lord.
See, this is good, right? A lot of people, if you are clear that family, marriage, and your relationship with the Lord is top three things that you value the most, meaning in every day, you just have to make sure that you are doing something for your family. I think, if you ask me, I used to define, being with my children all the time as the quality time, as the, being a good mother to me before was being with my children all the time. But actually, what happened to me when I left corporate in 2016, it wasn't the one. I mean, my idea of me being full time with my children is not really the one that I wanted, because when I started to just be at home doing all the housework, it really killed me in the process. I mean, because earning for 16 years and then staying at home, doing nothing, earning nothing. I was physically exhausted, but I felt no achievement. I actually had less time with my children because I was busy learning chores, doing chores. So I think my definition now of being worthy, I think also what I want to ask you later is what is the definition of worth as a mother? Because now, I mean, before I was always confusing myself of what is really the definition of a mother. Because I was jumping between a full-time, a full-time worker and a full-time mother, but I am neither one. This is what I learned. I have to be both to be fully human, to be fully understand my value as a mother. Because I know when I am working, then I can provide for my children. When they want to buy something, I don't want to go to my husband and keep on asking, can I buy this for the children? Because I have the money to do so. And I think they said also statistically, 94% of women want financial independence. We want to be financially sufficient for ourselves, and also we become our role model to our children. I always tell my children, I also want you when you grow up to have that leverage to really do whatever you want, to buy whatever you want. But of course with also reason why you're doing what you're doing. But so I always tell my children also, mommy needs to work. This is not only for me but also for you, so they understand it in that manner. So I always also tell them that, mommy is always busy. We have that clear boundary to say that, okay, mommy is busy working, but know that you are always the priority. So if you need mommy, I will drop everything and I will be with you. So that gave me so much peace. And I always have this conversation with my children also to ask, how can I be a better mother to you? How can I love you more? Especially you have five children, right? What I learned, I only have two children, but my two children are very unique in many ways. And they like different things. They want to be loved differently also. So I always have to have these conversations with them, how can I love you more? How can I help you more? Because I feel that it's not that I can be there all the time, but sometimes I'm busy with my cell phone also. In that manner, I think I'm not physically present as well. So I told them, if you really need mommy, I will drop everything, I will listen to you all ears. And that is now how I define my time with my children. It's not about spending 8 hours with them the whole day, but having at least 5 minutes dedicated time and attention, which means more to me and more to them. So if I might be working 8 hours a day, but if I only have 5 minutes dedicated attention time with them, I think it is all worth it because I was able to fulfill my need to be human, to be valued, to be paid for who I am, and to also provide for my family, which is at the top of my values. So this is now my definition of worth. I'm not confusing it anymore that I have to be a full-time housewife to be a good mother. I mean, at this point in my life, I wanna actually say to a lot of mothers, you don't have to leave a job in order to be a good mother because you already are a good mother now. It's just that you don't see that and you are not clear of what is that to you. So let me ask you, Lala, what is the definition of worth to you? How do you feel worthy as a mother? Because each of us have our own unique definitions, right?
Well, siguro I don't have a definite definition, but siguro something that if I am giving off myself, sobrang totoo, what you said is true. It can be just 5 or 10 minutes, but if you're really all in, then that means so much to the kids, and it's an eye opener. It's not really in the length of time that you spend with them, but in the quality of time that you spend with them during the time that they need you, or during the time that you're with them. I'm guilty. Kasi whenever I'm with them, for example, at bedtime when my work is done, at bedtime when I'm with them, I'm still, using my phone, and it's not really, it's not an all-in time, quality time with them. So, if we're talking about what is something that's worthy, something that's essential, giving off our full, committed, devoted time with them. That would really mean so much not just for them but for me, because that's also a sense of accomplishment for me. After a full day of work, but then knowing that I'm really intentionally giving my time to them, and that's something that's worth it there. So,
See, Lala, you know what I also have seen, right? A lot of us, because we forgot to count. We forgot to account for those times. I mean, and you are not alone. Every mother, and I've always have guilt in my life. And I think every mother is like that because we believe that we can always do much more, right? We always want to deliver more because we love our children so much. We want to give them everything. But also, it's not possible to give them everything right because of the many roles that we play. But also, if you step back and just see the imperfect person that you are now, because you know what they also said in NLP terms, everybody is acting in their own perfect way now. I mean, the way that you are taking care of your children now, the way that you're loving them, the way that you're doing your work is perfect as it is now. You're feeling the guilt because it is actually in your mind. Your mind says, Lala, you can do better. They need more. But actually, it's only your mind, right, Lala? But in your heart, you know you have done so much and you've done everything you could. And also, if you can actually ask your children, especially the good thing with those children below 10, they have so much honesty from their heart. They will always tell you what they don't like about you. Sometimes I remember when I used to have these conversations with my children. How can mommy love you more? They say, mommy, you're all over the place. They're like, can you at least give us some space, some time to breathe? You don't have to keep on reminding us. Let us also make mistakes. So when I was like, wow, that's harsh, but that's also an eye opener for me that my children have their own mind and they have their own life, and I don't have to be right, right there everywhere. So, but also with the clarity that mommy is here all the time. When they say, "Mommy, can I have 5 minutes?" When they say that, that means that's really serious. So I will. I mean, regardless, it might not be that serious later, but when they know that there's a hotline or there's a one liner for mommy to understand that they need time, they feel loved no matter what. And actually, Lala, I will guarantee you, if you ask your children now, if you ask them, is mommy a good mother to you, they will say, of course, mommy. It's just because we don't hear it and we don't acknowledge ourselves also. But if you have that conversation, I will tell you, they will always tell you you are the best mother in the world to them, no matter how much you see that sometimes you have your own imperfections. Do you have any further questions for me, Lala? I hope that's useful.
yes, very very useful. Thank you. It's an encouragement and an assurance as well that I'm sure I'm not alone. A lot of fellow moms here who are doing business or working, I'm sure we all have this guilt. And I've spoken with a lot of other moms in Facebook groups, and it's such a comfort for them to know that they're not alone, that they feel
Mm.
the same way. And somehow I know that my kids know that I'm doing all of this for them, but um sometimes I tend to focus too much on what I lack or what I'm missing out. So that actually is gives way to a lot of wasted time and wasted efforts. And so I'm grateful that you reminded me of that, of what's truly essential, what's truly worth it. And um, it's an eye opener. So thank you.
Welcome, Lala. I also have one more question to you. Actually, this is a very good question that you're asking about guilt. The next time you are feeling guilty, see, guilt is an emotion, right? I learned that every emotion of us have meaning. Our emotion wants us to do something. So sometimes we get stressed because see, if you look at it, guilt is actually because you have your own expectation of what kind of mother you are, that you want to be versus what you are now. But also, you can actually use those guilt for a good purpose. So if you ask yourself, What is this guilt telling you to do? So this guilt that you are feeling now, what is it telling you to do, Lala?
Um, a lot of things.
Only
Sometimes when I
one
feel
thing. Okay, only one thing. See, also, our mind explodes at, oh, she gives me the chance to speak. Okay, in terms of see, also, for you to feel better right away. I mean, for every person who's experiencing whatever emotion that is, ask your emotion or ask this guilt. What is this feeling? What is this guilt feeling telling me to do now? What one thing do you need to do to feel better about the guilt you're feeling now?
um, so take a breather, just reflect, stop, reflect, and I keep telling myself I really don't have to do everything all the time. Sometimes all moms naman are like that. We feel that we need to do everything. And so when I feel guilty, I try to stop and pause, just relax first. And then, rest if you must, but don't quit. So and then after a few while, go on with what you need to do. So,
I love that, Lala. See, it is the clarity, right? So every time, so see, you can now make sense of it. Every time you feel guilty, the only thing you need to do is stop, reflect, take a breather. You can actually say, I want to inhale God's love. I am perfectly imperfect as I am now. And exhale all your doubts, fears, and worries. And right away, I told you that feeling will go away. So every now, and I know that answer to your question will keep on changing. But always, when you feel any feeling that needs to be acknowledged, it doesn't have to be, you have to really acknowledge every feeling when you accept it as it is and unlock what is it telling you to do. That is actually the key to happiness and so much joy every day. So you will stop feeling guilty now. I'll say I stop feeling guilty because I know I'm just human. One of my friends, one of the people I interviewed for Working Moms Academy, she said, you can do everything as a woman and as a mother, but you don't have to be everything because it's really impossible. And actually, I experienced burnout myself because I was trying to be the perfect manager, the perfect wife, the perfect mother. But in the process, I forgot who I am. I forgot that I needed to rest also. I forgot that I needed to be with myself. I forgot that I needed to listen to my body, that I also need to rest. I forgot to listen to my heart saying, listen to me also, right? I also need to be heard. So when the time comes that you just need to rest, you just tell your children also, can you help mommy? I'm just so tired. And they will do it for you because they love you so much. Your husband also, I'm sure, will be always there to guide and support you. So that is one question, Lala. Even if after this call, whatever feeling you're feeling, just stop and ask, what is this feeling telling me to do?
yeah,
And what do I need to do to be happier now? Just one thing. And right away, that emotion will go away and instantly you will feel happier.
yeah. It pays to pay attention to our emotions.
True, true. Because most of the time, especially women like us, the strong women, the hustlers, we live in our head. There's so many things here, but actually, the power is in the heart. I've learned that because when you access that, something from your heart, which is actually through your emotion, it's through your emotions. That is when, the mind relaxes because the heart have its own intelligence as well to tell you what needs to be done and what is not important. It's also, for me now, it's easier to say no to things that I don't want because I don't take it from logic. I ask my heart, is this aligned to who I am? Even when you make decisions, Lala, it's good your family, your marriage and relationship with God. For any decisions that you do, also ask yourself, is this, and every day, did I do anything for my family, for my marriage, and with my relationship with God? I'm sure if you're always aligned with your values, the way you spend your day, the way you make decisions, you will always find clarity and alignment and happiness also.
Yes, yes. Alignment. I like that term. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lala. So please, if there's any more question or if you wanna, if people wanna get in touch with you in terms of your digital consultancy and whatever you're doing, can you please promote and give us your links?
Yeah, sure. You can connect with me. I love connecting with other moms as well, working moms, side hustlers, mompreneurs. I would like to connect with you. You can add me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lala Espina. I also have a blog. My blog is facebook.com/, the Grateful Wife. So I have a blog, actually, the Chronicles of a Grateful Wife. So that's where I share my adventures as a full-time wife and an unschooling mom of five. I unschool all our five kids. So everything about family, relationships, parenting, unschooling, even um, you know as a working mom, I write it down there. So please do follow me there. Chronicles of a Grateful Wife. Just search that. And then I'm also on Instagram, Lala Espina. So I would love to see you all there. I would love to connect with you. I love hearing from other moms. So thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. It's an honor for us to have you. I like what you said, Chronicles of a Grateful Wife. They said now more than 50% of marriages are getting divorced, which is actually three times, increase compared to the 1970s. And I think the Chronicles of a Grateful Wife can help a lot of really mothers, manage a life, a family, a marriage, and a career. So thank you, Lala, for spending time with us. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Coach
God
Wanda.
bless you. Bye. Thank you for watching us on live or on replay. This is another live coaching call with one of our community members. Again, if you want to be part of this working moms group who are here to support each other, to learn and grow together so we can become better partners, parent, and people. Join our Facebook Working Mom Support Group. It's bit.ly/WMAFB group. Our community manager Karen, our mommy Karen will be there to take care of you fully. And we have lots of video. We have over now 50 videos to share with you. We have 15 plus amazing interviews with amazing women in business and in corporate. We have 5 live coaching calls. We have 16 webinars. And watch out for me again. I'm going live in the next 30 minutes with a very important topic, how to accomplish more, how to master your time and accomplish more with my guest. Okay, she's all the way from Ghana, and she's here in Dubai, but she's traveling today. But actually, I'm very fortunate to have one of that. She said her gift is time management, so I was very excited to have her because I know a lot of mothers are struggling with time. And for those of you mothers, or for those of you who are watching me live or on replay, I just want to remind you, I know everybody are struggling with something, but I want to remind you, I want to tell you now that you are perfectly imperfect as you are now. You are loved, you are worthy, you deserve everything that you have, and you deserve everything that will come your way. So please be kinder to yourself, and just evaluate, stop and reflect and say, whatever you're feeling now, just ask, what is this feeling telling me to do? And I hope you will have a great day, and I hope this life coaching call will help you find more clarity, more joy, more happiness, peace, and grace. God bless you. See you in the next 30 minutes. Bye.